Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Now, I don't talk about this much on the channel for a lot of obvious reasons, being on the set and some stuff that's just kind of touchy to talk about. But one thing that I do want to bring up today on the podcast with this segment is that the movie is going to be delayed in its initial release in theaters. Now, the filming for the Montreal portions of Transformers Rise of the Beast, which were going to be the, and I'm using air quotes here, New York scenes for the movie, it started in early July, around, I want to say, the first touchdown with all the extra cars and stuff around July 2nd, July 3rd. And it was supposed to wrap up pretty much with all the actors and everything at the beginning of August. It was supposed to be the beginning of August, and then, they'd stick around a little bit, have some of the cars in storage locally in Montreal if they have to record some B footage or some extra footage. But otherwise, it was supposed to be done. That is not the case. They're going to be sticking around until probably September. Obviously, the primary blanket statement for the delays have been because of the big V and everything that's been going on, and just, when you have extras around the actors, you gotta be careful with that, and certain people have to be tested, and then there's makeup, and they have to be tested because the makeup people are also unionized, and it's a whole thing going on. So the original release date that was originally planned, everything went well and completion was done, and then it could go into editing, and obviously the final stuff is obviously music and voice acting and the ADR, but it was supposed to be hitting theaters June 24th, 2022. Because of all the big delays and all the crazy stuff that's going on, that's not going to be the case. So it looks like they're going to be pushing it back tentatively for now, and even then it could change. It's going to be sometime in December of 2022. So, dare I say, it might not even be in December of 2022 next year. It might even be 2023. So that's we're pushing our little Beast Wars movie even more a little back. But it's just, unfortunately, it is what it is with what's going on with the world right now. And I mean, it's sad because the hope was we could get some kind of anniversary release or a specific year, but that's not going to be the case. So just to put that out there, just for people to keep aware of what's going on, and the movie is going to be severely delayed. But I mean, it's been kind of a weird year this year when it comes to just films in general, mostly because of having stuff have to be on streaming services and messing with the numbers. And in my opinion, I think it's probably for the best. I feel that the longer that this movie gets delayed to be done properly, it also opens up the opportunities for it to be released in theaters in a world where people could go to theaters and it could be done properly without, all the different kinds of stresses that exist because the big V is brought. So maybe a blessing in disguise when you really think about it. No pun intended, but maybe a blessing in disguise. So just wanted to put that out there just to let people know what's going on. Again, there's not a lot of public information that I could put out about the movie. But this is one of those things that I'm pretty sure is going to be hitting the news, I want to say today. It's probably going to be public today, but it's something that they're putting out there primarily for investors and all the different companies that are working with this movie for streaming services and home video releases and theater releases, and you know how it is. Anyways, guys, just wanted to put that out there. Just let you guys know that Rise of the Beasts is going to be delayed minimum December 2022, maybe even more. Really depends how the world's going to be in the next, 6 to 8 months, but we'll see what happens.